After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Laos. The road from Foray to Laos passes through Santaruz. Eliwood suspects his missing father must have visited Santaruz en route to Ostia. Eliwood arranges a meeting with the local ruling lord to see what he can learn. What? Eliwood is here! Yes, he has set camp up on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santaruz. He seeks an audience with you. Could it be? Do you think Eliwood's come to ask of his father? If that's the case, I know not what to tell him. Tell him you know nothing and let him be on his way. Yet, I know young Eliwood well. His father Albert and I are old friends. I've no children of my own, and I've always treasured Eliwood. I do not believe I could look him in the eye and... I could not lie to him, I could not. We have no choice in. Let us chase the boy away. If you do not speak with him, you need tell no lies. Wait, do you mean to harm Eliwood? Not harm, frighten. A scratch or two will leave no scars. He will run home to Foray and be done with his adventure. He is, after all that Foray has left. Instead of entering Laos with such a small group, we should meet with Marquis Santaruz and request his assistance. I see the sense in that. It's a good plan, Shyguy. Truly so. I tell you again, I'm pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman. He's not only my father's friend, I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure he will help us. What? Lord Eliwood, beware! Noble sirs, alms for a poor villager. Poor villager, you look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly, Step quickly. Good advice. Maybe it's you who should follow it. What? Someone wants the boy in an early grave. A shame if you ask me, but he'll die here today. Come on, boys, earn your keep. Here we go again, eh, Shyguy? Just like old times, seems our fates are bound. Natalie? Oh, she's still in Foray. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. Guide my axe, Shyguy. Alright, so now, if you can't tell, the game is really beginning. I know, it's taken a little while, but it's mainly because Lynn's story was mainly a tutorial. And yeah, now that we're in Eliwood's story, it'll be a lot faster and a lot harder, actually. I'm actually gonna get Marcus to go up here. Have my units who are... I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I clearly hit the button, but I still didn't really mean to do that. It's really important to trust your companions, yes? If you have a boon companion fighting at your side, you feel stronger and more confident. Who do I think make good companions for whom? Well, I'm a fortune teller, so I could do a reading, but you won't, apparently. I'm gonna put Bartree here, so we have our range attackers behind our melee units. And we should be able to just kind of hold these guys off fairly easily. Let's start with the steel sword. Or actually, okay, no. Steel sword it is. Alright, get one good hit in there. Now, I'm actually going to have Lowen run up here and use his steel spear here. Actually, Okay, he'll do 1 damage. Which, I mean, isn't a huge deal, but I'll use the Steel Lance. And he won't be able to hurt Lowen at all. Alright. And then... let's see... get some experience for Rebecca. And then we can probably just bring in Bartrey and hit him with the axe. Or at least try to. And we did. Alright. Now, we'll actually use Marcus to visit this one. You look like you've had some experience with battle. No need to conceal it. I've fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you've no skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book a long time ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it? So here we get another stat increasing book. And I'll actually have Marcus just go there instead. And just bring Dorcas up here. And then Lowen can finish this guy off. Or maybe he can't, I guess. That's fine, honestly. I'll give Rebecca that kill. She's been rarely getting kills. So I want to give her some where I can. And I think I have a plan. And that is going to be to send my axe users over to this side so they can cross over this mountain. And they can kind of just deal with things more or less over there. And I think that'll be what I do. Or at the very least, I'll use them to get rid of those 2 axe users over there. And I'll put Lowen on these trees here. And then Marcus, that doesn't really matter, honestly. Ah! He puts up a good fight for a pampered noble pup. It's up to me to finish him. Alright, so the boss is actually moving now. And honestly, I'm kind of rethinking my strategy already, because there's a lot of spear users up there. So I think I'm actually going to flip that around and have Eliwood go up the right side and maybe bring Rebecca, but then have the axe users and Lowen go up the other side. Alright, ooh, defense. I said that real late. That's going to confuse me in post. These bandits can't really do anything to Lowen because he's using that spear. Also, wow! 17 damage and he doubled. I mean, I guess that's a regular spear unit, so it's not too crazy, but... Alright, Lowen can handle his own. Honestly, might not even need to send him. How many are there? This looks... Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just gonna stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santa Ruse. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Ew, that's terrible. I loathe violence. Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we must deal with these brigands. Come on, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, take Sarah and find some place to hide. What, with Sarah? No, I'm going with you. You are not, you'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. Alright, so we got 2 more units. Oswin and Hector. Starting with Oswin, he's actually our first real knight. We had Wallace before, but he was promoted into a general right away. Oswin is our first actual knight. And he has a lot of strength. And 55% defense, to be... He has a lot of HP and a lot of defense. His other stats are pretty good, honestly, all things considered, for being a knight. His resistance could be a lot worse, and his strength isn't actually all that bad. He excels at holding choke points, much like other knights, and taking physical hits. Don't put him in front of magic, though. That could get very bad. He starts with a B in lances, which is also really good. Oswin is our first real knight. We had Wallace before, but he was promoted into a general right away, where Oswin is our first actual knight that we get to keep. And I honestly really like him. He has 90% HP growth, which is really, really good. He has 40% strength, 30% skill, 30% speed, 35% luck, 55% defense, and 30% resistance. Honestly, that resistance growth isn't awful. It could be a lot worse. It isn't good at all. But knights are generally really, really weak to magic, so just keep him out of the way of magic and you should be fine. And even then, he could probably take a hit with how much HP he'll be getting. He excels at holding choke points, especially when it comes to physical attackers. Archers will be able to do practically nothing to any knight you have. Hector is another lord, and he's our final lord. He has really good growths. He has low luck and low resistance, but honestly, everything else is really good. His speed is low, I guess, but otherwise, he's actually really, really good. He's tanky, and he's able to deal a lot of damage, especially since he uses axes, and our other lords have only used swords. Alright, so let's start out by testing out... connector? Yeah, let's start out by using Oswin here, and he's going to be able to mess up that guy really, really easily because he's level 9. And so I'm actually going to use Hector instead. But I'm actually going to put him on this forest tile, I think. I'll put the knight here. I'll put Oswin right there just so we can use them. But honestly, I'm not really expecting to need too much. Bartree, you can actually go into this... Or actually, what gives you more? 1 defense, 2 defense. Yeah, let's go here. You can use that hand axe and get a pretty good hit in. Or you can miss. That's fine too. Alright. I'm actually going to put Dorcas in the way here. And hopefully... Or he can kill him. I was going to try and give the kill to Rebecca, but I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, he won't be able to get to Rebecca there. Alright, so now let's use a sword. And let's do this. I'm not worried about this archer at all. I'm mostly worried about over here with all these enemies. But I'm gonna bring Oswin and Hector down the other side, as well as Lowen once he actually gets over there. Alright, so the archer's gonna attack. It's not gonna do anything. Actually didn't do anything, wow. Alright, Hector. He starts out with Wolf Bale. And yeah, he's really good. I love how this game gives you multiple lords. And I know a lot of the old Fire Emblem games did, but still. Alright. So, now we can take care of them, and now we just have to get them over there. And these guys are going to start going for Elowood a lot. Luckily, we should be able to hold them off, just because we have kind of a bottleneck here, although not really at the same time. Can Rebecca... No, Rebecca can't kill. Wow. Hand axe? No. Okay, well... I was kind of hoping she'd get a crit, but honestly wasn't expecting it too much. Alright, I'll use Dorcas. And I'll try and get him with the steel axe. There, alright. Dorcas gets a level up. Ooh, that was actually kind of good. HP, strength, and skill. Alright. Now, I'm a little worried about doing this. So I think I'll actually send Bartrey in here first. I don't think he'll hit, but you know what? It's worth a shot. Oh wow, he did. Okay. That's actually really nice. Now I can send Elowood in here. And we should be able to just... Yeah, there we go. Elowood gets a level up as well, which he'll probably need if I'm being honest. Strength and speed. Not bad. I would have liked some defensive stats, but... Sorry about that, I got interrupted for a second. I'm just going to finish off this archer with Lowen. And then I guess I'll move... I think I'm only going to move Hector, honestly. Oswin doesn't need the levels right now, so I'm just going to leave him here. We can go to this house with him. Marquis, who leads Santa Cruz, is Lord Hellman. He hasn't asked for much, and he's a nice enough fellow. I wouldn't call him weak, but he is more a follower than leader. Lately, he's been meeting a lot with Marquis Lau, quite a lot. Laos. I keep saying Lau. I hope nothing bad comes of it, but what? But what? I think I'll send Lo into that shop next turn. Alright. So we have weapon advantage. So Elowood should be able to get a lot of experience here. I'm also going to move in Rebecca. Bartrey doesn't need to use that hand axe anymore. I'm going to do my best to try and keep Elowood safe. I say as he's like in the middle of danger, but still. Okay. Rebecca can get this kill. And I'm actually going to send Dorcas right in here. Alright, there we go. Then we can move Elowood up. And can we double you? Yeah, we can, actually. Oh, I thought I did my math wrong. Whoops. I needed one more. I needed one more hit of damage. Actually, you know what? I'll send Oswin down here instead, and then I'll send Hector around that way. And we can just kind of squish them. Fortunately, we might be able to kill this guy. No. Alright. Honestly, I'm not too surprised, because, like, I had a really low chance of hitting. But it was worth a shot. Okay, who's gonna run in here next? Alright, I need to be careful here. Sorry about that, got interrupted again. I need to get Elowood out of here. Or actually, I honestly don't. I'm gonna send Dorcas there. Mainly so we can get the damage on him. And then I'll have Elowood use a Vulnerary. I think what I'll do... Yeah, I'll use the Vulnerary. And then... move Hector down. And I want to try and get Hector over to Elowood. Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done. Oh. Yeah, he can do a lot of damage if he hits us. So. Alright, now I'm gonna get Dorcas out of there so I can use Elowood instead. 12 to hit. Okay. He has a 6% chance to hit me. And I need to be real careful that he doesn't. Give Rebecca some damage. And she got a level up. HP and speed. Speed is always good for archers. Alright, now we'll just bring Hector down some more. And he's gonna attack Ellawood. And we got him. Ah, this was not so easy as it seemed. Ellawood will get a level up. I meant to go to that shop. Please don't kill him. I really hope I don't kill him. Okay. I want to go to that shop, and I want to get Hector down there. Okay, I need to buy an iron sword and an iron axe and an iron lance. And honestly, I'm gonna get an iron bow for... Never mind, no I'm not. Okay. Okay, well, there is dialogue. If you can get Hector and Ellawood to talk. I don't know if it does anything. I'll put it on screen. It might affect something that I haven't talked about yet. But I will try and give this kill to Rebecca. Or not give the kill, but give her some experience before the kill. Now, Hector... actually doesn't have that great of a chance to hit. Because he's at weapon disadvantage, so... Let's go for the steel sword. Alright. There! We win! Phew, is that all of them? Hector, where did you come from? Well met, Ellawood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me. How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marquis Ostia. He was going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning and he let me go. Is that so? Well then it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. You know Oswin, don't you? Well met, Lord Ellawood. It is good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well? Yes, Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Of course. Good to have you with us. Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fighting was done? I didn't mean to click through that. Are these your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but... That was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he said about you? Me? He was talking about you. Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric. Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you. And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around. My lord. Sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Ellawood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus. No need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Ellawood. That someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santa Ruz. And yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. So, Shyguy, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Helman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Elowood, who is this? This is Shyguy. I required tactical aid in the search for my father and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, You know, Shyguy, you're very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Elowood, are you sure about this one? Shyguy is still a student in military strategy, but we received nothing but sound advice so far. Shyguy has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Shyguy. Hello, how have you been, Shyguy? My secret revealed? Oh yes, that, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. Hee! Shyguy, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Oh, of course you did. I knew it. Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky?